because I watch things. Now, I believe that Walker in Wisconsin, Governor of Ohio, Governor of Florida,
Indiana,
Michigan.
okay, have given a new meaning to the term Coke whore.
I'm glad about that one.
In that vein, I had a little note that I wrote down myself here. Rick Scott and Scott Walker have more in common than Scott in their name. Public post put out a thing, they've been voted the most isolated GOP governors in the USA. And our wonderful governor has made sure that he'd like us to know that he considers Wisconsin a blueprint for Florida. And let's hope we have a bigger turnout. And he talks with Scott Walker every couple of weeks. He says, we talk. I'm behind him. So we want to make sure that the next election, everybody in Florida knows who he's behind. And now I have Alan Bergman, and he's going to tell us a little bit about being a small businessman in the time of hard times, and also about and Alan's also going to tell you about why your insurance bills are going up and what will happen when you get your bills next year, okay?
Hi, I'm Alan Bergman. I'm president of Mid-County Democratic Club. I'm a committee man and a precinct captain and an activist. And I also sell insurance for a living. And I am so god-darn tired of telling people I can't get them insurance.
Right.
Because they had a heart attack 30 years ago. Or the health insurance. Because they're diabetic. Because they take one or too many medications. It is ridiculous that I have to tell people, no, I'm sorry, I can't get you health insurance because you have a pre-existing condition. Our president signed a bill, the Health Care Act, which solves that problem. Right now, people 26 and under, there is no such thing as a pre-existing condition. They can't kick you out anymore, turn down claims. It's against the law. Now, we had a judge, a right-wing judge that supported Governor Christ, saying that that it was illegal or against our
Constitution
to force people to buy health insurance. So he was
forced to buy auto insurance.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we're forced to buy. Yeah, that's not illegal.
You can't drive without driving
but health
insurance.
They love this act.
You know, they pick and choose what they want to do. Meanwhile, you know, if somebody doesn't have insurance and they go to the emergency room, it costs them about 100 times as much as going to the doctor. So in the long run, it costs us a lot more if people don't have health insurance. It costs the people more if they pay their bill. If not, it goes to our taxes, and our taxes go up, and we had the brunt of it. So it would save us money to have this program evolve. It also extended Medicare. It did a lot of good things. Now, the problem is, now a good thing happened. This same judge also just recently said that until a higher court makes a decision that they have to, now Governor Scott took that as a referendum, that people in Florida don't have to, the companies don't have to abide by this law. He said it's not a law, okay? We overruled it. Well, that's not what happened. The same judge said that until we have a higher ruling, then they have to implement it. Well, this dictator that we got dictating the state that thinks he's a king has said, no, you don't have to listen to the judge. Now, before you had to listen to him when he agreed with him, but now when he disagrees with him, you don't have to listen to him, and the companies don't have to go along with it, which is against the law because it already had a ruling, but he doesn't care about the law. He He just cares about enriching himself and his friends. That's what this is all about, him privatizing everything. He wants to privatize Medicare. He wants to privatize everything he can and give it to his cronies so that they make billions of dollars more than they're making now. The problem is that these corporations that are American corporations are now global, and they don't care about us anymore. They just don't care. They care about bottom dollar, and that's why they're trying to break up the unions. But as far as, listen, I sacrificed half of my commissions, and I don't mind to do that, okay? The Health Care Act, they use that, of course the insurance companies use that as an excuse to lower our commissions. That's fine, okay? As long as they implement the law, I don't care. Because you know what, we'll have 30-something million more people to deal with. But right now it really hurts my business, but that's okay. That's okay. There's other things to sell. There's other kinds of insurance. But the problem is people aren't being able to get health insurance. That's the problem. And they're taking away that. So many good things in this Health Care Act have been implemented, and it's going to keep getting better and better. By 2014, anybody will be able to get health insurance no matter what pre-existing condition. They can't turn you down. There'll be competitive rates, and everything will be great. But they're trying, these Republican governors are trying to do a mandate and trying to turn this over. It's no good. We got to stop the corporations. These major corporations don't care about us anymore. Stop buying their products. We got to start picketing. We got to do these demonstrations over and over again. Everybody.
Woo!
Don't forget to sign up, because every day, I know in April they're going to have a major one in Tallahassee where all the unions are getting together. Also, it's important. Please call your fire department, all your people, your police department, your sheriff's office. Tell them, do not bargain with Rick Scott. He's a liar. He will not come through with his deals, okay? He's trying to separate the unions. They separate, conquer, divide and conquer. That's what he's trying to do. So he's trying to give them a taste. He's going to lie to them, we know that, and try to make them go for, throw them a bone so that they go for it and try to split the unions up. The great thing about this is that we have the unions on our side now, and this is, without the unions, there wouldn't be a middle class. The unions took people out of poverty. Social Security took people out of poverty. Medicare took people out of poverty. These things save millions of people from being in poverty and being poor. They are trying to make us all poor. They're trying to take everything away from us. They don't care about us because they got the Chinese to sell to. They got the Indians to sell to. They don't care about the Americans anymore. These American corporations don't care about American people and the country. They don't care. They want to bankrupt the country so they can just control everything. And we got to stop that from happening. The people in this country, this is the greatest country in the world, but we cannot let these corporations run our lives. They own the media, they own everything, and that's why we don't win.
Obama runs the media in this country. What about what Obama's done to us?
What's Obama done to us? Let him speak.
You're wrong. Obama's a traitor in this country.
The Tea Party's a traitor.
Obama's a traitor in this country.
Defend the dream! 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 Defend the dream!
If he did, why would he allow Fox News?
That people don't know about. So many things that
Fox News is allowed to do whatever they want.
All the media's allowed to do whatever they want.
He's lying to you. He's lying. The unions. That people are new. You are
Somewhere else.
You are lying.
No, he don't want to have it.
No.
We should try.
Listen, guys. The facts are, here's the fact. Wait. Here's the fact.
Let's hear it.
Wait. Let's not argue. Here's the fact.
Say something.
After he's finished.
The facts are,
He's a wealthy man, so he wants to defend all that money.
outlets owned by a major corporation. All the media outlets are owned by a major corporation.
Yes, they are.
They are going to tell us what they want us to hear. That's the fact.
And direct us in bad ways. So what do you say? Here's that.
You didn't just drop by. You were here.
I get to call the shots. We now have Shirley Herman from the National Organization of Women, and we're going to be courteous and listen to her. All right?
Woo!
Hi, I'm okay. I'm almost as loud as Alan. Okay, my name is Shirley Herman. I'm with National Organization for Women. And by the way, I also do sell insurance. And one of the pre-existing conditions is to be over 60 and under 65. Try and get affordable insurance. Forget about it. Anyway, what it is the Republicans in Tallahassee and in Washington are making war against women.
100%.
More women are dependent on Social Security than men because we earn less. Yep. We live longer and we earn less. A woman's right to choose is under attack in Tallahassee. I think there's a half dozen bills out there, including one to restore that ultrasound bill where a woman wanting an abortion would need to get an ultrasound and pay for it and watch it and decide. Instead of a woman having a right to over her own body, these legislators want to do it. I mean, all these entitlements that we have had, when they're under attack for against women, against poor people.
And people of color.
And people of color, yes. And teachers. More women are teachers than men. And so that's why those salaries can be cut. And those benefits can be taken away. So we really need to understand the war against poor people, against women, and we need to speak to people and try and reach them as to what is their interest. A very difficult thing. Thank you. Thank you.
Woo!
Anybody that wants to take their signs and stand out there. He has something to say.
I have a question. This is all. There's so many things, you know, left, right, everything here. There's so much freaking stuff to worry about. There's so many crazy freaking problems. The question is, where the fuck is the media, you know? Like, they're not here today, you know? Like, even if there's 5 of us, they should be here representing our ideas. Like,
Validates what we're saying. If they were on our side, they'd be here.
It's not even side. It's just the truth. Like, why aren't they talking?
This is class war. That's why they're not putting it on the TV.
Well, I mean,
this is
like,
class war. They don't want that on the TV.
We're not Republicans, that's why.
I mean, are they totally
We don't give them money.
Be here.
So have they decided that they're not gonna like listen to the small people at all?
Probably.
Do you have to have money? Do you have to have office?
You have to be a corporation.
You have to be a co-core.
That's right. You have to be a co-core.
One side or the other.
Just a minute.
One side or the other.
Because nothing is going to happen if we don't have the media saying this is happening. If it happens and the media's not there, like Thomas Jefferson said, that the media, the worst thing is not having a bad government. It's when the media is not there to show you what's going on. I can't say it well right now. When the media is not there to show you what's going on, that's when it's messed up. That's, you know, that's when the truth doesn't get out to the people. That's when it's dangerous. Not the bad government. Thank you. Not the bad government, but the media not letting us know what's going on. And that's what's going on right now. And we just need, I think, 1 second, sweetie.
No, it's her meeting.
I want to tell you about my experience with the media.
It's her meeting.
Okay, all good. I'm just saying, man.
Okay,
Like,
I'm just saying.
we got to get some kind of media on our side saying this was we have free speech channel, you know?
Is this your first rally?
Probably. Exactly.
I had never seen my first rally.
Well, they don't.
I want to do more.
The media doesn't come out for this.
No, obviously. We're on the wrong side.
You have to write.
I'd like to call Channel 12 and say, why aren't you
The
here?
pen is mightier than the sword. You have to write. Oh, yeah.
Well, we did make the Palm Beach Post.
Yeah.
They quoted her.
They quoted me.
Yeah.
Good.
And we made the TV, but we, it's too late. We have to stay till 5:30 to come because we want it on the 5 o'clock news.
And then we're going to try and calm things down and
Obviously, we don't.
We got the next generation. Good evening, folks. My name is Tom Conboy, and for the last 17 years, I've been working for you. I'm an environmental engineer. 13 of those years, I worked for the South Florida Water Management District. As you guys know, what's happening in Japan, they've got earthquakes, and the disasters are severe right now. What happens here is hurricanes, and we have them. We've actually built on swamps. Water management is critical. I no longer work there, but I know the importance of the agency and the importance of getting back on our feet after hurricanes. I was one of the first people in the air after Hurricane Irene, evaluating the damage. It was pretty amazing. What the governor wants to do is he wants to cut the ad valorem dollars that you pay to the Water Management District by 25%. You guys realize what that's going to do. It's going to basically chop that agency off at its knees, okay? So the next hurricane that hits, you're not going to be able to get that response. You're not going to have government services. You know, they've made enemies out of government employees. They are taking away benefits of government employees because they say that we're fat and lazy and we don't do anything.
Yeah.
Right.
But the reality is we make this state work. And if you take away benefits, if you think that that's going to make government employees better, you're absolutely wrong. You will move the better employees out of that system, and those that are the dregs will be promoted. Not that they aren't, some of them promoted now, but what you guys need to understand is that these cuts to FRS, Florida Retirement System, they're basically employment taxes. So on my salary, I must now pay 5%. I haven't had a pay raise in 4 years. Now, that incorporates the fact that in private industry I would actually be making more if I still had my job. But it's really crazy. When you look at what's going on in Japan, you see the need for the infrastructure.
Oh, yeah.
You see the value for that infrastructure, and you see why we need to value our people that work for us. And I just leave that with you. And it's the other thing that they did today is he said that he's not going to pay for beach renourishment anywhere in the state. What that's going to do to our tourism dollars and everything else is going to be crazy. Basically, he said, let's get to work. He ran on jobs, and all we've seen is layoffs. We've seen turning back all kinds of big projects that would create jobs. And we've seen nothing. That was a lie. Nothing. As far as creating jobs yet. So.
And if he cuts 25%, that's more layoffs.
Oh, it will be hit. And let me just say something else. Let me thank every one of you guys for coming out. And you guys need to value yourselves. And next time there's a rally, bring 5 pens because it's critical. So thank you very much.
AFL-CIO would like to give you times and dates, and then this is called a letter to Congress. Dear Congress, we the undersigned are committed to defending the American dream. We're standing up to say no to the attacks on workers' rights in the middle class. No, federal budget cuts. It would cost our country 700,000 jobs, cut billions of dollars. And we're saying yes to defending the American dream. And they'd like you to sign this with name, zip, and email. So if anybody would like to do that or pass it around, I'd appreciate it. And I don't online on Facebook. Is that letter on Facebook? I'm not sure. Would you check? Check. Okay. That'd be great. Would you like to sign it and pass it around? And introduce yourself, please, and then we'll write it down.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Rodney Statham, and I'm with the Florida AFL-CIO.
Yay!
Well, obviously I don't have to tell you how important last year's elections were. If you have friends who didn't vote, or you know people who didn't vote, you need to tell them shame on them, because this is their fault. They are coming after the unions, but they're coming after the middle class. And this is just a systematic destruction of the middle class in our country. Now, you might not be union, but believe you me, these bills that they say are attacking or against the union are attacking you and your family. Now, I want to let you know that on April 7th, the state AFL-CIO is going to have a rally in Tallahassee. That's April 7th. The AFSCME, is the American Federation of State, County, and Municipal Employees, is also having a rally in Tallahassee on the 29th. Now, if you want to go up there, as far as transportation, they have buses that are going up there. I can give you the phone number, and you can call AFSCME, or I'll give you my cell phone number. You can contact me about the buses going to Tallahassee. So you can, I'm sorry, March 29th is the AFSCME rally. March 29th, AFSCME, and April 7th is the Florida State AFL-CIO rally. Okay, so you can get with me afterwards. Thank you very much.
Go together. I'd like to thank everybody for coming. We're going to wind it down now, and I appreciate you taking time out of your day after work, driving a long ways, and find the next event. Go to MoveOn.org, sign up, find the next event. Double the numbers next time. Like you said, hey, where's the media? Let's make sure they're here. You've got a job. You contact everyone and call me or email.
Okay, next time we have a meeting, I'll contact all of them.
No, you contact them now, and that's why they didn't show up.
I have to defend Channel 5. I did see this morning that they announced that this rally was happening, but that's all they said.
But they're not here.
Out why.
They're not here. It was in the Post. It was in the Sun Sentinel, but they're not here. So apparently I didn't do my job well.
No,
I want your email so I can send you a list of the contacts.
All right, you can do it now.
That's for me.
Yeah.
Thank you, folks. Thank you for coming.
All right.